Hey, and welcome back to another Tech Byte Tuesday, and happy June, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of really kind of not overly major updates to Google Docs, but some things that could be handy that, I know Microsoft Word has had forever. So it's one of those kind of last holdover things. So 3 quick ones. So we will get started first right away. So now we actually have the ability to put text in front of or behind a photo. So that was always something that was a little bit tricky and rather cumbersome and awkward. So for right now, if we have, someone, maybe I want to say something about I love basketball. Now, if I wanted to add a photo to this, it would always have to either go above it or beyond it. So I'm going to click on basketball, and I figured out basketball. So there's a nice picture of a basketball like that. I'm going to insert it. And so you can see that it's going to go right below it. But if I click on it and I get the options about where I can put it, I can do, in line, wrap it around, or you can see right here, I now have behind or in front of text. So if I click of in front of text, or I want to go behind text, I can actually move this. And you can see now it'll go anywhere and it'll go right underneath the text. So you can kind of create little headers or, things like that. So something that I know has been often requested in Google Docs that people got used to in Microsoft Word. So now it is very, very possible. So again, you just click on here and you can now move it, behind or in front of, and it gives you a little bit more freedom about where you can actually put your photos, how you can arrange your documents. All right. Second thing is that now, and I don't know if a lot of people saw it, but it's right up here in the taskbar. You have the ability to make checklists, and there's a checklist button right there. So maybe, if you're sharing a document with some people, do the agenda, poll participants, set date. And now this is actually going to work like a functioning checklist. And you can click on it, and you can see when it clicks on it, it crosses off. So really nice and easy. You can actually, if you wanted to, you could make this as big as possible, and it'll still cross off. And if I uncheck it, it'll actually cross it out here. So you can see now you have checklists. So that's 2. I said 3. So the third one is that up in the top right corner next to the share button, you can see that there's this little up present to a meeting button. Now, if I click that right now, I don't have any live meetings going on, but I do have a faculty meeting, obviously, later today. But if I started a Google Meet, so let's go over here and start a Google Meet, and we'll click on New Meeting, Instant Meeting. Nobody needs to see me. So we'll keep that going. Now I have an active meet going, and I'm going to go back to my Google Doc. And now I'm going to click on where it says getting ready, and I can present that tab to the meeting. And what's going to happen is it's actually going to see, you can now see the presentation is going to be on the other screen. So a little bit of a time saver right there. One less thing for people that have to, kind of come back in and out of if they're working on one screen. You can hit the share button. I'm sharing this to Google Docs. You can see, and there's that new Google Meet interface. So you can kind of see what you're presenting now to everybody. So 3 quick new features. I'm glad to see that they're still adding features this late in the school year. They usually do a pretty good job over the summer. Keep out a lookout for the next couple of weeks about how to kind of wrap up your school year with things like Google Classroom and your Google Drive. But until then, hope everyone has a good day. Thanks.